So here in the second floor rock studio here at SB Central, I've got some of my favorite friends, and I'm going to let them just tell their names. They're just going to do their first name, and then we are going to talk about what we like about Easter and why. All right, so I'll let you start.
My name is Madison. My name is Ava. My name's Harper. My name is Henley.
Yeah, Henley and Harper, Ava and Madison. Y'all are my favorite, right? So Henley and Harper, are y'all both second grade? Yep, second grade, yes. And Ava, you are fourth?
Fifth.
Oh, fifth. Oh, no. That means it's coming to an end of Kids Men, right? You're finishing up the summer. Oh, I didn't realize that. So now I'm sad. Okay, and then I'm also sad because Madison, what's happening in your life? What's happening?
I'm moving. I'm moving.
Where? Where are you moving to?
I'm moving to Texas.
Texas. Near Fort Worth, right? Dallas.
No, actually, we're actually not moving to Fort Worth. We're moving to a place called Caddo Mills.
Cattle Mills.
Caddo.
Caddo.
Yeah,
Caddo Mills. Is it near Fort Worth?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, Texas. It's a long way.
Yeah, it's a big
Texas
state.
It's a big state. It is big. Well, I'm excited you could be on tonight. We're going to miss you. So, Easter. So just tell me one thing that when you think of Easter that makes you happy. Just one thing. It doesn't matter. It can be anything. You want to go first, Henley?
I like finding the eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
All right. Yep. Harper, can you think of, you like finding the eggs too? How about, is there something else you like?
I don't really know.
What's in the egg? Do you like what's in the eggs?
Yeah.
Are they like the egg, when you find the eggs, are they like eggs that you can open up and there's prizes inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. How about you, Ava? One thing.
I think one thing would be that Jesus rose on the third day.
Yeah, we love, well, eggs represent new life, right? And so, and we have new life because Jesus died for us and he didn't stay dead, right? What happened? Madison, you want to tell us a little bit about that? He didn't stay dead, right? They put him in a tomb, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Then he
rose from the dead 3 days later.
Yeah, he rose from the dead 3 days later, and now he lives where?
In heaven. And when I first read that book of the Bible, I was surprised that he rose from the dead 3 days later. Yeah. I was really surprised.
Yeah, why were you surprised by that?
Because I kind of forgot.
That's all right. We don't think about people dying and then rising 3 days, coming back to life, right?
Yeah.
And because there's only been one person who has ever done that in the entire history of the universe, in the entire history of the world.
Yeah. And
that person is Jesus, right? He's the only one that has done that. So if we think about Easter and we think about all the things that we like, and we think about finding eggs and hiding eggs and being a part of family and friends, being together as families. Anybody do anything special with your family on Easter?
Sometimes I go to my cousin's house, but usually my mom makes these special croissants that are like little tombs.
Oh, and you break them open, they're empty? Yeah. So that's a good family tradition, right?
Yeah.
Maybe going to family's house, or your mom making a special bread that when you break it open is empty, representing the empty tomb, right?
Yeah.
How about anybody else? So special on Easter.
We go to the Easter Sunday service.
Oh yeah. Which one?
Too.
The early? Do you go earlier, or the same service that you would go to, or do you come earlier?
The same service that we would go to.
Same service. So Easter, the Easter service is pretty special, huh?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, yeah. Harper, what do? Do you have a special lunch? Do you have a special lunch after church on Easter?
I guess.
Yeah, I think you do, because I think I came, right? Yeah, one year. And so sometimes who comes to lunch? Who comes to lunch sometimes at your house or at Kiki's house? Your grandmom and your granddad, right? Kiki and Dee. But who else comes sometimes?
Uncle Jake.
Uncle Jake, yeah, when he's visiting, right? Yeah. But who lives here and sometimes y'all go and pick her up and she comes for lunch?
Gigi.
Yeah, your great-grandmother's. That's pretty special, huh? That's really special. So she gets to enjoy coming and having lunch, right? And being together, right? And so, yeah. And so being with family, that's important. Yeah. So how about let's do one thing. Tell me one thing that you are thankful, and the only way that it could have happened is because Jesus didn't stay dead. He arose from the dead. Can you tell me one thing? It could be just one thing you're thankful for because of that.
I'm thankful that I can go to the school that I go to, and it's a Christian school.
Okay. All right. Going to school you go to, Christian school. That's good. Yeah.
I'm thankful that that he rose from the dead, because all my friends, one of my friends didn't know Jesus, and I had the courage to tell her that that he was magical and that he rose from the dead.
Yeah. So if we didn't believe that, right, then we would not be able to tell our friends how special that is, right? So we have to believe that Jesus didn't stay dead, that he rose from the dead, right? And so, yeah. How about y'all girls? One thing you're thankful for?
I'm thankful for that we didn't have to die.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Yep. Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. Are you thankful for your friends?
Yeah.
Yep. And thankful for your family? Yep. And we're thankful. You know what? So I know we all do this sometimes, but Harper, right? So I know like in school, sometimes we have to do a certain amount of reading, right? At the day, maybe each day if you're in a younger grade of school, you have to do like 20 minutes of reading a day. Harper, what book did you decide that you are going to read from? Tell me right there, right in that microphone. What was it?
The Bible study.
Yeah, your Bible, right? Your Bible study book. And so you were showing me you're almost finished with the whole entire Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Harper is going to start over and read it again. Right, Harper?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And so when we have a choice, right? And because we live in a free country, we have a choice about what we want to read and when we want to read it and where we want to read it, right? And that's super important, right? So that's freedom that we have because God's allowed us to be born here in this country. And so we have lots of freedom. And so we have lots of freedom to tell other people. We don't have to be ashamed of that, right? We have lots of freedom to tell other people about Jesus. All right, girls. Well, it's been great. It's been great. And so thank you all for being on the Choose Joy podcast. So when we leave out of here, we say every week that we're going to do 3 things. That we are going to do good, love others, and choose joy. So can y'all say that with me? All right, we're going to do good, love others, and choose joy.
Choose joy.
Good job. Thanks, girls. See you next time.